This is a Manta Sports Media presentation of 16th Region Baseball Action. Good evening and welcome to West Carter High School here at the Hill as we have a great game on our hands as we're going to be having the Comets of West Carter currently 2-3 here on the season, and they're going to be taking on the undefeated Raceland Rams currently 3-0 on the season. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin coming at you live doing your play-by-play and a little bit of everything else here today with some stats, camera work, and audio, video, you name it, and I'm just about running through it here today. And so glad that you decided to make it with us here this evening. And I do apologize. I did not have enough time to get up here and get some rosters put in, but we will read through those rosters here as well as the coaches have already had their meeting at the plate, and so everything is ready to roll on. So we'll start off with the batting lineup here today, and like I said, I do apologize for not having the graphic up this evening, but we'll start off here for West Carter. And so batting first for the Comets is going to be the left fielder, Sam Jones. And batting second is going to be the catcher, Corey Hedge. Batting third is going to be the pitcher, Jake Carter. Batting fourth is going to be Xavier Rose, the shortstop. Batting fifth is going to be the second baseman, Caleb Rowe. And then batting next is going to be the center fielder, Hayden Hall. And then batting next is going to be the right fielder, Christian Manning. And then batting next is going to be the designated hitter, Tyler Stinson. And then finally, we're going to be getting into Eli Estep out there at third base. And then, of course, Caleb Lambert is going to be the non-hitting player as he is going to be at first base. And then, of course, taking a look at Raceland here for their starters. Batting first is going to be the shortstop, Connor Hughes. Batting second is going to be the designated hitter, Andrew Floyd. Batting third, and I do apologize if I mispronounce his name on there, is going to be the third baseman, Jacob Hotzfeld, I believe. Yeah, Hotzfeld. So I do apologize if I did get that incorrect, but we'll try to see if we can get that correct as we go through there. It sounds right in my head, but then when it comes out, sometimes it doesn't sound just right. And then we got the right fielder, Clay Coldiron. And then batting next is going to be the catcher, Eli Lind. Then batting next is going to be the center fielder, Parker Fannin. And then batting next is going to be the first baseman, Caden Shore. And then the second baseman, Colt Wheatley. And then the left fielder, Levi Riley. And then on the mound here tonight is going to be the pitcher, Connor Thacker, who will not be batting. And so that's your lineups here today for this evening. And so as the teams on the sidelines getting their final instructions here for the coaches and everything else, we'll just take a brief break and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port. Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
And back here at West Carter High School, as we see our starting pitcher here today, and Jake Carter, number 4, on the mound. Of course, West Carter over the last few days have been in a little bit of a slump here lately, as they started off the season on a very close game against Bath County. I ended up dropping that one 3-2 before picking up wins over Menifee County and Rose Hill Christian in back-to-back nights. They defeated Menifee County 2-1 and then Rose Hill Christian 6-5. And then, of course, on I believe it was Monday there, the 21st, they hosted Round County and ended up losing that one in 3 innings before traveling to Russell on Tuesday and then falling to the Red Devils there 10-0. So West Carter's looking to try to get back here on track here tonight as the bat's been a little bit silent here for this week. So we'll hope that they get a chance here to wake up and everything else, especially coming in before next week, which is going to be spring break week. But that's not going to stop the Comets out here as they got 3 games scheduled next week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Of course, taking a look at the Raceland Rams here, they've had a great start to their season as they start off taking on Campbell Midland, Ona, West Virginia, defeating them 10-4 at home before hosting the Fairview Eagles on the 22nd, defeating them 12-4, and then taking on Mason County last night and winning in a close one 10-9. And so we are getting ready to roll here as Carter's taking his warm-up pitches. And as we said, behind the plate tonight, we're going to have Corey Hedge. As, of course, we've seen a few different catchers here tonight or this season so far. Hedge has got some experience on the mound as well as behind the plate. And, of course, we've also had Sam Jones was the starter in on Monday. And then, of course, Xavier Rose was in the game against Menifee County. And, of course, Rose was the catcher for the game there on Monday as well. And so we are ready to roll here as at the top of the lineup here for Raceland, and it's going to be Connor Hughes starting off the shortstop. Carter goes into his motion, delivers the first pitch, and that's going to be in there called strike 1. So a good pitch right down the middle there for Carter here against Hughes and takes the early lead in the count. Second pitch just going to be outside, passes Hedge, and that's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike here on the pass ball. As we said, West Carter, first 3 games was all within 1 run of each other. Of course, then was challenged by 16th Region dominating Round County as they've had several good seasons. As that's a hit there toward right center field, and that's going to be in there for a single there for Hughes. And so that's going to put a runner on first here for Raceland.
Now batting, number 9, Andrew Floyd.
So the leadoff batter heads down to first, and we have now the designated hitter in Floyd. Of course, Floyd here actually has a connection here to West Carter, as has his mother, I believe, is the guidance counselor at West Carter Middle School. So has a connection within Carter County. So we'll see what happens at this at bat, as first one catches the corner of the plate there, and it's in there for a strike. So 0-1 here to Floyd. Hughes staying tight there to first base, not too much of a lead. Carter goes, and Hughes takes off, and he is going to get a stand-up stolen base there, as that pitch was in the dirt, so that's going to be a ball one. So it's a 1-1 count here to Floyd, as Hughes picks up a stolen base here in the first inning. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Hughes, or excuse me, to Floyd, as Carter chases him back towards second. He didn't have much of a lead there in stealing that base. He was probably only about a foot away. I mean, he was within stride distance back to first base, and definitely has got some wheels on him out there today. And that pitch is going to be outside, so count goes down to 2 balls, 1 strike here against Floyd. Hughes this time getting a bigger lead, about 6-7 feet away from second base there. Carter checks the runner at second, delivers the pitch, and that one going to be fouled off over the fence line there and just over top the dugout. So the count's going to be evened up here at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Floyd. Carter checking the runner at second, checking Hughes. Definitely don't want to give up another stolen base, and that one's going to be on the inside there to Floyd. So full count now here to Andrew Floyd. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Carter looking in for the pitch. Finally gets the one that he likes, checks the runner at second, delivers the 3-2 pitch, and that's going to be a well hit toward the left center field again. Hall is going to be picking it up, and looks like Hughes is going to be rounding third and going home. And so Floyd ends up picking up a RBI single. And so Raceland's going to take the early lead here, 1-0. So as we said, Hughes definitely had some wheels on him and was no challenge at all heading into home base. So now with a runner at first and nobody out here, it's Hotzfeld here for Raceland. First pitch to him is going to be fouled off down the third base line, so it's going to be no balls, 1 strike. Or Holtzfeld. Floyd taking his lead off of first now. Carter checks the runner. Delivers the pitch. That's going to be outside. So the count goes down to 1 ball, 1 strike here to Holtzfeld. One pitch, and that one's going to be fouled off here behind the press box here, so count goes down 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Holtzfeld. As we always say, if it hits over this fence, if you don't hear any glass or a clunk of metal, you're always good to go. On Tuesday night over at the softball game, seemed like they've got about a 25-foot fence, just about kind of almost about what they have here. And looks like Floyd's going to get himself a stolen base, as that ball just almost got away there from Hedge, but he was able to recover that, and Floyd ends up making it to second base on the stolen base. So now we got a runner at second. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Holtzfeld. And that one's going to be outside. Full count now here to the third baseman. But as I was saying, at the middle school, they crossed over that fence, I couldn't tell you how many times, and finally ended up dinging one of the cars behind the dugout over at West Middle. And that one's going to be well outside the zone, so that's going to put a runner on first base. And Floyd will advance over toward third. So Cold Iron now the right fielder up to bat here for Raceland. Runners at the corners, nobody out here in the top of the first inning. Carter delivers, and that one's going to get away there from Hedge. Floyd's going to advance on. Holtzfeld goes to second and holds in there. And so Raceland now with a 2-0 lead here after the passed ball there. So a double stolen base there by Raceland puts them on top 2-0 here as that pitch there by Carter right down the middle there for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Cold Iron. Holtzfeld taking his lead. That's going to be inside pitch there by Carter, so the count goes to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Outside the zone, so 3 balls, 1 strike here to Cold Iron. Carter struggling a little bit early on to try to find the strike zone here. And that one, good job by Hedge to stop it, but Holtzfeld goes on the walk there over toward third, so we'll have runners at the corners again. So Lind up to bat now here for Raceland. 5th batter here at the inning. Lind, the catcher here for Raceland. First pitch to him is going to be hit towards center field, and that one is going to be down as that one's just to the left of Hall, and that passes him by. So 1 scored, and that's going to be 2 runs scored there by Raceland. As Lynn ends up picking up a double.
Now batting number 10, Parker Fannin.
So Holtzfeld scores. Cold Iron scores. Lynn goes to second, and Fannin is now up to bat here for Raceland. As we've seen, that ball was right there just off to the right of Hall and then just took a weird hop and passed him by, allowing the 2 runs to come in. So Raceland leads here right now 4-0 here in the top of the first. Still nobody away. First pitch catches the corner there of the plate, and it's going to be 0-1 here to Fannin. Through 22 pitches so far this inning, Carter's thrown 12 balls, 10 strikes. Raceland definitely a speedy team as that one's going to hit through the gap there at short, and looks like Lynn's going to hold there at first, and Fannin's going to leg that into a double as that one ends up rolling away there from Rowe, and that's going to put runners there at second and third.
Now batting number 8, Caden Shore.
So runners at second and third, and there's a hit towards second. Rowe bobbles it for a second, throws it over, and gets the first out here for Wes Carter. A run does score in for Raceland.
Now batting number 20, Colt Wheatley.
So Rowe to Lambert to get the first out here. Lynn ends up scoring on that single. Fannin advances over toward third base. And now we have Wheatley up to bat here for Raceland, as they now lead here 5-0. Carter First pitch just misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes here to Wheatley. Raceland could have probably put another one on the board on that error, as that one's going to be swung on and miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. But ended up holding Lynn there at third. So Carter now through 26 has evened up his count. 13 balls, 13 strikes in his 26 pitches. Delivers this one and that one. Stopped there very well there by Hedge. You can tell Fannin was wanting to come in, but Wheatley stopped Fannin dead in his tracks. Was telling him he had the ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that one's going to be fouled off down the third base line, so that evens up the count here. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Wheatley. Wheatley, the second baseman and the 8th batter here in this inning and in the lineup here today. So 2-2 here to Wheatley. Fannin at third. Pitch there, going to be inside. Full count now here to Wheatley. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that one's going to be outside, ball 4, so runners will be at the corners here. First and third as Wheatley heads down toward first on the walk.
Now batting, number 19, Levi Riley.
And now the 9th batter here today, Riley, the left fielder. Carter's first pitch into him, that's going to be fouled off just down the first base line. So count goes to 0-1 here to Riley. Raceland with 1 out, runners on the corners here in the top of the first inning. Carter delivers the 0-1 pitch, and that one's going to be hit right up the middle. Good job there by Rowe to catch that one, and that's going to be 2 away.
Now batting, number 1, Connor Hughes.
So back up to the top of the lineup here again with Hughes. He's 1 for 1 so far here today. He singled to right center. Also picked up a run and a stolen base in his first at bat this inning. And that one's going to be fouled off outside of play here, and he goes down 0-1. Uh-oh. Say, when you hear the fans start oohing just a little bit, you know somebody may be having to call Nationwide or Progressive or Farm Bureau, as Hedge fakes the throw to second there. Wheatley picks up a stolen base. Wanting to keep Fannin there at third. And so the count goes 1 ball, 1 strike. With now runners at second and third. And that's going to be swung on and missed there by Hughes. Count goes now to 1-2. Carter's thrown 35 pitches so far this inning. And that's going to be a hit right up the middle there, right off the shoulder there of Rose, and that's going to roll into center field. 1 run will score. They're going to hold the runners there at the corners.
Now batting, number 9, Andrew Floyd.
So Fannin scores on the single there by Hughes. Wheatley advances over toward third. Hughes is now at first, so Raceland has runners at the corners. And Floyd back up to bat here as Hughes gets a stand-up stolen base. It's his second stolen base here, second stolen base here tonight. And there's a hit toward left center. That one's going to drop in. That's going to score 1 here for Raceland. And they hold Hughes at third.
Now up, number 23, Jake Hoseffel.
So Hoseffel or Hotzeffel. Up now here for Raceland. He walked in his earlier at bat here this inning. Of course, 2 away here for Raceland. First pitch is going to be in there, called strike 1. Second pitch brushes him back here just a little bit. Count evens up here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Of course, Hotzeffel, as we said, walked earlier on, did get a run off of that walk as well as a stolen base. 1-1 count to him, just misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Got Hughes at third, Floyd at first. And there's a hit back up the middle. Rose gets it, throws it over to first, and that's going to retire the side here for Raceland. So on the 6-3 out, retires the side for Raceland, and they end up scoring here 7 runs off of 6 hits. 1 error and 2 left on base here for the Rams. And so coming up is going to be the bottom of the first inning where we're going to get into the top of the lineup here for West Carter and Jones, Hedge, and Carter. And we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port. Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. And back here at West Carter, where we got the leadoff batter here, number 10, senior Sam Jones. See if West Carter can wake up their bats here to this evening. As through the first few games, they've had some pretty good hits and everything, rolling, and getting some scoring going on, but just in a little bit of a slump this week. First pitch going to be fouled off over top the dugout there, and so Jones falls down early in the count here, 0-1. Of course, Raceland's got a very good baseball club here this year, starting 3-0 so far. That one catches the corner of the plate there, so Jones falls down early on here, 0-2. Thacker looking for the pitch they want, shakes it off, steps off, takes a look at the coach there. Jones gets back in the box, Thacker gets the pitch he likes, delivers the 0-2 pitch, and that one over top the plate must have been just a little bit high. Goes 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just misses the corner of the plate there. Evens up the count here at 2 apiece. Of course, as a former umpire, it's a whole lot easier calling balls and strikes up here in the press box than what it is down there, as that's going to be swung on and missed. Strike 3, so Jones strikes out here in his first at bat.
Now up for the Comets, number 27, Corey Hedge.
And so now coming up to bat here is the catcher, number 27, Corey Hedge. First pitch into Hedge. Going to be high up in the zone. 1-0's the count. Thacker in his motion, delivers, and outside, ball 2. Seems like everything's about easier from the stands. Of course, when you don't have the pressure of having to actually make the call. It's going to be swung on and miss, strike 1, so count goes 2 balls, 1 strike here to Hedge. That one's going to be fouled off behind us here. Count evens up here 2-2. Thacker here with the 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be swung on. Nice little curveball there. And that's going to be 2 away. Thacker picks up his second strikeout here of the inning.
Jake Carter.
So now it's going to be pitcher versus pitcher battle here. And Thacker versus Carter. That one's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. And just outside. That one's going to be hit toward right field, and that is going to be down there for Carter. So Wes Carter picks up their first hit here of the evening.
Now batting number 16, Xavier Rose.
So Xavier Rose now up to bat here for the Comets with 2 away in the bottom of the first inning. So Wes Carter trying to get some offense rolling here. As Thacker stares over at Carter. From the stretch. And that's going to be popped up right, or if it hits off the ground, pops it right back to the pitcher, and that is going to be it here for the Comets here in the first. So hit that one just barely in front of home plate. So Thacker gets it over to Shore, and that is going to be it. So Wes Carter gets no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base here for the Comets. And so coming up at the bat here for Raceland is going to be the right fielder, Cold Iron, Lind, and Fannin. And we'll be right back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Wing Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternwingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
Alrighty, back here at West Carter, top of the second inning, and Raceland's going to be up here to bat with a 7-0 lead here as it's Coldiron, the right fielder. So we want to wish second baseman there, Caleb Rowe, and Shockey, Chase. I knew I was going to forget the name, but Chase Shockey in a bass fishing tournament this weekend down at Lake Cumberland. So wish them, as part of the West Carter bass fishing team, wish them good luck and catch the big one down there for us. Check swing there by Coldiron, but high up in the zone, so goes 2 balls, no strike. Coldiron walked in his first at bat, as now looking at a 3-0 count here versus Carter. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And misses outside, so walks Coldiron on 4 straight pitches.
Now batting, number 14, Eli Lind.
And now it's going to be the catcher, number 14, Lind. He's 1 for 1 here today. Picked up a double in the first inning. Picked up 2 RBIs and then ended up scoring himself in that first inning. First pitch to him. Going to be down the dirt, ball 1. Carter delivers that way inside. Brush back Lind a little bit there. Trying to keep Coldiron at bay. Count goes 2-0. Of course, Coldiron not with a huge leadoff, and there he goes. Throws it towards second, and they're going to get him on the pickoff. So good job there by Carter. Ends up faking the throw over toward first, and then catches Coldiron. Of course, a little question down with the umpires. I think they're checking to see if there was a balk or not. So I think that's going to the and looks like they're going to send him back out towards second. So, don't think they officially called it a balk because usually, it was a balk, but now he hits Lind and have runners at first and second.
Now batting, number 10, Parker Fanning.
So I think that's what they ended up calling. There was a balk there on Carter saying that he didn't step off the mound. So Coldiron picked up a steal, and then Lind get hit by a pitch. And so Fannin will be up to bat now here for Raceland. First pitch in him, swung on a miss, strike 1. That's one thing in baseball when you're the pitcher, you definitely have to take that one step back off the rubber. As that one catches the inside corner now. As Carter goes ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. And they're going to try to pick him off at second. Not in time as Cold Iron gets a head first slide back in. So got to keep your eye out there on Cold Iron. He is definitely wanting to steal and pick up another stolen base here tonight, as that one's going to be fouled off. So it should be 0-2 here to Fannin. As Carter checks the runner at second. From the stretch, delivers. And that's going to be outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Of course, when you got runners like Raceland has right now, it's nerve-wracking out there on the mound. As that one's going to take a hop and pass by Hedge. And runners will advance to second and third. As count goes even up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one hit down toward first. Lambert picks it up, steps on first, but Cold Iron comes in, scores the run. So that's going to be 1 away here for Raceland. Or excuse me, 2 away. Or no, 1 away here for Raceland. So runner at third and Lind, and Shore up to bat here for Raceland. Number 8, the first baseman. First pitch into him. He takes it, hits a little chopper towards second. Rowe picks it up, throws it over to Lambert. Lind ends up scoring, but that's going to be 2 away here for the Rams.
Now batting, number 20, Colt Wheatley.
So bases are going to be cleared off here for Raceland as Wheatley now up to bat here for the Rams. Ended up walking in the first inning. Had a stolen base and also picked up a run as well. As that one going to be just outside the zone, ball 1. As scores 9-0 now here. Raceland here on top here at the top of the second inning. And that's going to be swung on a miss, strike 1. And they're going to say just a bit high, so 2 balls, 1 strike here to Wheatley. There's a little hit toward shortstop. Rose picks it up, throws it over first, and that's going to retire the side here for Raceland. So Wes Carter gives up 2 runs off of no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. And so coming up for the Comets is going to be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters in Rowe, Hall, and Manning. So far through 2 innings, it's 9-0. Raceland with 6 hits on the day, has left on 2 on base here within those 2 innings. Wes Carter has 1 hit and 1 error and 1 left on base. So we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter. Republican candidate for magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. And back here at West Carter, we're Caleb Rowe up to bat here for the Comets. Fouls the first one, nice long foul down the first base line. As the Comets trail here, 9-0. Gets a hit over toward short. Third baseman picks it up, and they end up getting him in time. Holtzfeld ended up bobbling that one, but had the arm strength to get it over there, and so that's going to be one away for the Comets here in the second.
Next up, number 14, Hayden Hall.
So Hall now up to bat here for the Comets, the center fielder, number 14. First one's going to be in there called strike one. The West Carter Comets would like to thank the following sponsors for this 2022 season. That one's outside, ball one. They'd like to thank Kinetic, the CWA Local 3371, Tri-Cities Construction LLC, Fast Lane Auto Repair, the Commercial Bank of Grayson, Beach Buns Tanning, the Drive-In. As that's going to be fouled there. And how to play. Count goes to 1-2. And continuing on the list there, the Drive-In, Carter County Farm Bureau Agency, the Insurance, the Todd Pratt Agency, Food Fair Supermarkets, the McLeod Eye Care Center, Carter County Attorney Brian Bays, Grayson RECC, James Do It Best Hardware, O'Reilly Automotive, First National Bank, Tres Hermanos Nunez, Fisher's Auto Sales Incorporated, and the Globe Funeral Chapel. So thank you to those sponsors for West Carter Baseball. As counts 2-2. That one just a bit low in the zone. Goes full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Hall with one away in the bottom of the second. And there's a hit just towards second. And Wheatley breaks out the Hoover there and sucks that one into his glove. And that's going to be 2 away.
Now batting, number 19, Christian Manning.
So Christian Manning, the right fielder, number 19, up to bat here for the Comets. As they have 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. That one catches just the corner of the plate there, strike one. Setting up on the outside, and that one does go outside. Count goes to 1-1. Thacker's thrown 24 pitches so far here through 1 2/3 innings. 10 balls, 14 strikes. And that one gets past there, Lind. Makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. Thacker so far here today, he's got 2 strikeouts and only has given up 1 hit here to the Comets. And that's going to be swung on and miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Manning. The 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be hit down the first base line and heads to the fence there. And so Manning keeps himself alive here in this at-bat. Here's the 2-2 pitch once again. And it's going to be high up in the zone. So full count now here to Manning. And fouls that one up back behind the press box here. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Manning. Bottom of the second inning. Raceland still leading here 9-0. That's going to be fouled off once again. That's the 8th pitch here in this at bat. Gets the sign he likes. Thacker delivers and gets the strikeout there against Manning. So at the end of 2, your score is still 9-0. Comets get no runs off of no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. And so coming up to bat here for Raceland is going to be the number 9 batter in Riley, and then back up to the top of the order with Hughes and Floyd. And so we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port. Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. So now it's the top of the third here. Raceland still leading 9-0 here against the Comets. And it's going to be the left fielder, number 19, Riley. First pitch, had to duck out of the way on that one. Ball 1. Riley's 0 for 1 here on the day as he lined out to second in his first at bat in the first inning. Second pitch here, swung on and missed, strike 1. So 1-1 now here to Riley. Carter delivers. That's going to be a hit there towards short. Rose stops it, throws it over toward first, and that's going to be in time, and that'll be 1 away here for Raceland. So good play by the Comets there. Good defensive stop. Getting the first out here. And so now we're back up to the top of the lineup here. And number 1, the shortstop in Hughes. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Picked up 2 singles in the first inning. Batted in a run, picked up a run, and has 2 stolen bases here on the night. First pitch to him is going to be outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Inside, ball 2. So 2-0 here to Hughes. As Hughes, if he gets on, he is dangerous out on the bases, as he has definitely got some speed to him. As that little chopper there goes foul. Count falls now to 2 balls, 1 strike. And that stolen base that he had there in the first inning, he only had about a 1 foot lead off of first base, and he just got the wheels there to make it in to second base in just a matter of moments. And there's a hit, and that's going to be fouled off down the first base line and out of play. Count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wynn trying to decide what it wants to do here. It's going from a home plate out to about right field right now, but it kind of swirls back in. And there's a hit right toward the gap there at short. Jones picks that up and holds Hughes at first. So Hughes gets a single.
Number 9, Andrew Floyd.
So Floyd up to bat now here for the Rams. He's 2 for 2 here on the day. Picked up a couple singles in the first inning. He's also got a set of wheels on him as well. As Hughes taking a dangerous lead, and that ball gets past Hedge there. And so Hughes advances on and picks up the stolen base there off of the passed ball. Count goes 1-0. So Floyd, 1-0 pitch. That one catches the corner of the plate there. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Floyd. This will be Carter's 70th pitch here through 2 1/3 inning. As Hughes threatening there, throws that one out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now, it seems like from first, Hughes doesn't take too large of a lead, but out there in second, he takes a huge lead, as that is a nice hit there toward left field. And that one's going to go bounce off the wall. Hughes is going to round third and score in. So that's going to be a double there off of Hughes, or off of for Floyd. And do apologize. Yeah, thanks, Hank, for reminding me. There's not a stolen base on a passed ball. So when that pass ball goes by, he just advanced on to second there. So it's now 10-0 here in the top of the third inning, with Holtzfeld up to bat now here for the Rams. First pitch called ball. Holtzfeld 0 for 1 here on the day. He picked up a walk and then grounded out in the first inning. That one gets by Hedge there, but Floyd holds it second. 2 balls, no strikes here to Holtzfeld. And there's a hit there toward center field, and that one is going to be off the fence. Floyd's going to score in from second, and Holtzfeld's going to pick up a double here. So back-to-back doubles that rolled all the way to the fence there, scoring 2 here for Raceland. And up to bat now is the right fielder, number 7, Cold Iron. No official at-bats here on the day, but he has picked up 2 walks. And that one's going to get past him there, and Holtzfeld going to go over toward third. That one's high up in the zone. 2 balls, no strikes here to Cold Iron. And that one's going to head to second base as Rowe picks that one up, and that's going to be 2 away as Holtzfeld crosses home plate.
Now batting, number 14, Eli Lynn.
So Lynn's going to be up to bat here now for Raceland. 1 for 1 on the day. He picked up a double in the first inning. And he was hit by a pitch in the second inning. First pitch to him is going to be inside, ball 1. That one going to be swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Lynn. That one's going to be hit right to the gap there at short. Make it on through, so Lynn's going to pick himself up another single, or a single here today. So with 2 outs, Fannon's up to bat here with 1 on. And so it looks like instead of Fannin, they're going to be bringing in number 17 up to bat now. And that's Wallace.
Up to bat,
And then for Lynn,
Wallace.
they got a pinch runner there. Missed the number on who is out there. It looks like it's number 12 is pinch running there for Lind. And that's Pullen out there pinch running. As first pitch into Wallace is the ball. Second one in there, ball 2. And that one's going to pass by Hedge, but they're going to keep pulling there at first. 3-0's the count here to Wallace. So 3 balls, no strikes here to Wallace. Pulling at first, and that is going to be inside. Just barely missed him there. And that's going to put runners at first and second. So Shore, the first baseman, back up to bat here for Raceland. He's 0 for 2 here on the day with 2 RBIs. He grounded out to second in both of his at-bats, one in the first inning, one in the second inning. This one fouls it off down the first base line. So Carter, this will be his 85th pitch here this inning, or excuse me, this game. 43 balls, 41 strikes. And that one catches the outside corner of the plate. It's now 0-2. And that one just barely misses there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Shore. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be outside. Evens up the count, 2 apiece. Wallace with a big lead off of first. Pulling, starting to take his lead. And there's a hit toward right field, and that is going to be over top the head there of Manning. And that's going to score at least 1 here, and they're going to hold him up at third. So that was a nice double there by Shore. Gets it over top the head of
Now batting, number 20, Coach Wheatley.
Manning. And now up to bat here is going to be number 20, the second baseman, Wheatley. With the runners now at second and third. Wheatley 0 for 1 here on the day, also with a walk, and this one's going to hit that toward right field. This time Manning's going to be underneath that one, and that's going to retire the side here for Raceland. So for Raceland, they pick up 4 innings off of 5 hits. And 2 left on base here, and so coming up to bat here for the Comets is going to be the 8th, 9th, and back up to the top of the order again in Stinson, Eastep, and Jones. So heading into the bottom of the 3rd inning, your score is Raceland 13, West Carter nothing. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
And back here at West Carter, up to bat now is going to be the 8th batter, number 8, Tyler Stinson. Sophomore here at West Carter. He does have some pitching experience, but so far been used on the varsity squad this year as the designated hitter coming in for Lambert. First pitch into Stinson. Going to be right down the middle there, strike 1. Thacker very efficient, only 32 pitches here through 2 innings. That one's going to be high up in the zone. Count goes to 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Just outside. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Stinson. And that one catches the corner of the plate there. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Stinson. As West Carter with 1 hit tonight, looking for their 2nd hit here. Trying to wake up those bats. There's a hit right back up toward the pitcher. Goes over to Holtzfeld, and he gets it over toward Shore, and that's going to be 1 away here for the Comets.
Now batting for the Comets, number 22, Eli Eastep.
So the West Carter football quarterback, Eli Eastep, coming up to bat here, and for right now, he's the 3rd baseman in the 9th position here. A junior here at West Carter. And first pitch goes outside, ball 1. And that one swung on a miss. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike here to Estep. Of course, Estep on the football squad had some big shoes to fill in Ori Perry. Did very well this season. As that pitch goes outside. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Estep. Swung on a miss. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was Thacker's 40th pitch here. 16 balls, 24 strikes. And there's swung on and miss. And that's going to be 2 away here for the Comets.
Now batting number 10, Sam Jones.
So back up to the top of the order here, and Sam Jones struck out swinging in the first inning. And that one going to be popped up down the first base line and just out of play there off of the batting cages. And so count goes to 0-1. So 0-1 here to Jones. As they're trying to been finding an answer here for Thacker. And that one outside. Count goes even up, 1 apiece. Seems like in baseball having a slump or a slide there is kind of a common occurrence. Something just usually tries to something's got to break free and open up the bats there for the Comets. As the count now goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nice hit toward left field. And that one goes over top of the left fielder. And so Jones picks himself up a double here. And that was Riley out in left field, just over top his reach.
Now batting for the Comets, number 27, Corey Hedge.
So the second batter now here, the catcher, number 27, Corey Hedge, up to bat here for the Comets. He's 0 for 1 here on the day, struck out swinging in the first inning. With 2 away, West Carter's got a runner in scoring position. First pitch, high up in the zone, ball 1. So Lynn goes out and talked to his hurler here for just a moment. Meeting of the minds at the mound is done. Back at home plate. So Thacker now from the stretch. Taking a look at Jones. Of course, Jones has got some speed himself here. There's the pitch, and that's going to be outside. 2 balls, no strikes here to Hedge. Once again from the stretch. And that one, nice curveball. That was nasty right there. It did make a huge curve right at the last minute. Hedge was thinking it was going to be right in his shoulder. And out comes the coach here to talk to Thacker. So I'm sure they're taking a look at Jones, trying to figure out what he's going to be doing out there at second. As meeting is over, 2 balls, 1 strike here to Hedge. Delivers, and that's going to be outside, 3-1. Seems like Jones out there at second's got Thacker just a little bit shooken up. He's had a great game until gave up that double at that point in time. He's held Wes Carter to 1 hit, but after that hit, it seems like something about Jones out there as that one gets fouled off a Hedge. Goes now to a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So full count now here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Jones on second. Three-two pitch. Swing on and miss. Hedge is not happy about that one, and so that's going to retire the side. As Thacker gets out of that situation, ends up with no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. And so heading into the 4th inning, your score, 13-0. And so we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easternling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff, paid for by candidate. Jeremy Coons up to bat here for Raceland, starting off top of the 4th. Swings on that one and misses. Strike 1. That one going to pass by Hedge there. Count goes to 1-1. As Raceland starting to sub in a few of their bench personnel. That one just misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Coons. That one catches the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Coons. That one's going to be inside. And Coons hit him on there. I was going to say I thought that was ball 3, but just catches him on there. So that's going to be another hit by pitch there by Carter. Carter with no strikeouts so far here tonight. And back up to the top of the order now here with Hughes. That one just goes out behind Hughes. Ball 1. Of course, Carter's hitting into 95 pitches here so far. There's a little chopper down toward third, and that one just bounces over the shoulder there of Estep. And that's going to be another single there for Hughes. He was 3 for 3 before that.
Now batting, number 18, Connor Thacker.
And so coming in now for Floyd is going to be Thacker. Let's see. Thacker is actually going to start batting now with runners at first and second. Swing on and miss there. 0-2. So 0 here, 2 to Thacker. So pitcher versus pitcher battle here. The 0-2 pitch, and that one's going to be fouled off. Still 0-2. This will be Carter's 100th pitch here through 3 innings. Right now he's just barely got the edge here, 49 balls, 50 strikes. And he's going to throw 50 of each as that one's high up in the zone, so ball 1. So through 100 pitches there for Carter, 50 balls, 50 strikes right down the middle of the lane there. And that one's going to be swung on a miss, and that's going to be, should be a, I think they're going to maybe call that a, don't know if they're going to call that a foul or as the umpire's going to come together there, it was a 1-2 pitch. And they're going to call that a strikeout. So Carter wins the battle of the pitches here, or the pitchers.
Number 23, Jake Ozepel.
Picks up his first strikeout here of the evening. And now the third baseman, Hotzeffel, the third baseman. He's 1 for 2 here on the day. He walked in the first inning and grounded out to short in the first inning. Hits this one straight towards center field. Hall's back there and picks up the second out here for the Comets. Runners hold at second and first. Oh, we got a Substitute on the bat here. Looks like number 21, Taylor. As they try to chase down Coons there. So it's supposed to have been cold iron up, but Taylor's going to come up to pitch hint here for the Rams. So 2 away, 2 on here for Raceland. That one's going to be fouled down the first base line. So for Carter, through 3 2/3 innings, giving up 13 hits, and that one's going to go straight into the glove there, Lambert, and that's going to retire the side.
So number 21, Ben Taylor, was just at bat. We wanted to get him in there. Ben Taylor.
So Comets hold the Rams scoreless here in this inning as they end up with no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on, or 2 left on base here for Raceland. And so heading into the bottom of the 4th here, it's going to be Wes Carter trailing the Rams here 13-0. And we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. And back here at West Carter, where they're going to close the book there on Thacker here on the night. Let him bat one time and then pulled him out. Now it's going to be number 21, Taylor, taking the mound here for the Rams. In with a nice 13-0 lead here.
Batting for the Comets, number 4, Jake Carter.
So Carter's going to be up to bat here for the Comets. Picked up the Comets' first hit in the first inning with a single to right field. Won the first battle of the pitchers, and then won the second battle of the pitchers by by striking out Thacker. So here at the bottom of the 4th, Comets need to get something rolling on. First pitch in him is going to be outside, ball 1. So 1-0 here to Carter. That one inside just a bit low. 2 balls, no strikes to Carter. So Taylor's first 2 pitches are outside and inside for 2 balls. That one's going to be fouled off. Count goes 2-1. So as we said, the bats for West Carter not been too active here tonight. May need to get Serrano up here from the Cleveland Indians, or well, I think they're not the Indians anymore, but the Cleveland Baseball Club. As there's a hit towards short. Hughes bounces that off, throws it over to first, and not in time. So Carter legs that one out. Ends up picking up a single.
Now batting, number 16, Xavier Rose.
So Comets get the leadoff batter over toward first in this bottom of the fourth inning. So now up to bat, it's going to be Xavier Rose. He's 0 for 1 here on the day as they try to get Carter over at first, but beats it back in from a head-first slide. Rose fires it back at the pitcher and goes off the glove there, Wheatley. So that's going to put runners at first and second here for the Comets.
Batting for the Comets now, number 44, Caleb Rowe.
So now the second baseman, number 44, Caleb Rowe, up to bat with 2 on here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Comets starting to put a few things together here. As meeting of the minds here once again. Catcher goes out, talk to his hurler. So you got Carter and Rose out there. Carter at second, Rose at first. Rose 0 for 1 here on the day. Grounded out to third in the second inning. This is second at bat here this game. Checks the runner at second, delivers, and that one's going to be outside, ball 1. Trying to get Rowe to chase that one outside the zone, but Rowe holds off. Rowe steps out of the batter's box and steps back in. Taylor now here from the stretch. That one goes outside, 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Rowe. As they try to take a look over at Rose, he beats it back in with a head-first slide. Checks the runner at second. Once again from the stretch, delivers. And that's going to be chipped right to the gap, but Hughes picks it up, but doesn't go anywhere with it. And so Comets, with nobody out here, has the bases loaded. Hughes turned and looked and tried to find somewhere to go with it, but by the time he made a decision, everybody was already there. So Hall up to bat now, the center fielder. 0 for 1 here on the day. Popped out to second. And there's a high fly ball, and that one is going to be caught there by the center fielder. And that's number 17, Wallace. Makes a nice diving catch there to get the first out here of the inning for Raceland. So Manning now up to bat here for the Comets. The right fielder has bases loaded and 1 out. Delivers. Swung on and miss. Strike one. Now, the Comets would probably like to see one go over the fence, but I'm sure they'd be happy with just a base hit right now. As Comets putting a few things together here in this bottom of the fourth inning. It's already got 3 hits this inning so far. Check swing, but that's going to be outside the zone. Ball one. Even if they needed to, they could get a sacrifice fly out to the outfield. As Manning steps outside the zone. Raceland defense playing back just a little bit. Throws it over to third, trying to get Carter out. Wasn't close there. Taylor once again from the stretch delivers. Going to be inside, ball two. So far through 4 games, Raceland scored 45 runs here on the season so far. That one's going to be outside, ball 3. While giving up only 17 here, but Comets threatening at the moment. 3-1 here to Manning. It's got to be a pitch that he absolutely loves, or and that one's going to be inside, and so Taylor walks the bases with the bases loaded and puts 1 on the board here for the Comets.
Now batting, number 8, Tyler Stinson.
So the Comets will not be shut out here today. And now number 8, Stinson, up to bat here for Wes Carter. Still with bases loaded and only 1 out. Stinson 0 for 1 here on the day. First pitch is going to be swung on and miss, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Catches the corner of the plate there. Now 0-2 to Stinson, falling down here in the count. The 0-2 pitch, swung on a miss. So that's going to be 2 away here for Wes Carter. As Stinson goes down and 3 straight pitches.
Now batting, number 22, Eli Estep.
And now coming up to bat, the third baseman here in the 9 hole. Number 22, Estep. He's got the bases loaded here. That one's outside the zone, ball 1. So far this innings, Taylor's thrown 17 pitches. It's walked 1. Got 1 strikeout as that's a hit toward third. Holtzfeld throws it there and ball gets by, so that's going to score 2 here for the Comets. As Estep dancing around out there and gets tagged out. So Estep ends up getting first base on an error. I think they did count it because I think Rose was asking if they counted, and I seen the umpire shake his head. So, yeah, it should be. I have it 13-3 right now. Yep. Because where it wasn't a force-out play, because, he was safe at first, and then he ran into second and did his little breakdance move out there at second base trying to throw off Wheatley, but ended up not getting it. So E-step.
Hey, just making sure that last run counted. Okay, got you. Thank you.
So run does count. So 13-3 is the score here. Carter's still going to be on the mound here for Wes Carter. So at the end of that one, Wes Carter ends up picking up 3 runs off of 4 hits and left, I believe, 1 on base. And so coming up here, top of the 5th inning, Wes Carter trails here by 10 at 13-3. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easternling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
And back here up to bat is going to be number 14, the catcher, Lind. First one to him is going to be inside, ball 1. It's going to be inside, ball 2. Or excuse me, strike 1. So 1-1 here. That one caught the corner of the plate there. That one catches the corner plate there. So now 1-2 here to Lind. The 1-2 pitch. It's going to be hit right to the gap there at short. John's going to pick that one, and that's going to be a single there for Lind.
Now batting, number 17, Noah Wallace.
So now the center fielder, Wallace, up to bat here for Raceland. No official at-bats here today. He did walk in the 3rd inning. So with nobody away, runner at first. Wallace up to bat here. Carter steps off the mound, chases Lind back. Lind taking a lead off of first. And that one's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. Carter from the stretch. Delivers. Swung on a miss. Strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Wallace. And that's going to be hit right toward short. Picks it up, turns 1, trying to get the double play, but not in time. So they get the lead runner there for Raceland, and so that's going to be 1 away.
Now batting, number 8, Caden Shore.
So Rose to Rowe gets the lead run out. Wallace goes over toward first, and now up to bat, it's going to be the left-hander and Shore. Shore 1 for 3 here on the day. Doubled in the third inning to pick up 3 RBIs. That one's going to be inside at the shoelaces, ball 1. So 1-0 with 1 out here to Shore here in the top of the 5th inning. West Carter needing to hold Raceland at bay, as that one's going to be a little dribbler down the first base line. Rolls foul, and so that's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike here to Shore. Of course, West Carter with a little bit of a break coming up here for them, heading into spring break, but of course they have 3 games on back-to-back-to-back nights, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Of course, last night we were supposed to be at East Carter Middle School, but with the tornado warning or tornado watch in effect, ended up canceling several games around the area. As it's now 2 balls, 1 strike here to Shore. There's a hit right towards second, and that just barely outside the reach there of Rowe, and so Shore gets a single here.
Now batting number 20, Colt Wheatley.
So Wheatley now up to bat here for Raceland. As Coach Allgood coming out talking to his hurler now. He's thrown 114 pitches. Oh, Steve Rowe. Excuse me. Yeah, Allwood's down here. They all got their jackets on here tonight, and of course a little bit of a chilly night out there. Of course, it says it's 50-some degrees, but with that sundown, it feels a whole lot colder. And so it looks like that's going to finish things off here for Carter here tonight. And looks like they're going to be bringing in the center fielder, Hall, as they're going to send E-Step out to the outfield. So Hall will now be pitching. Carter looks like he's going to be at short. And looks like E-Step is going to be out at center. And looks like they may be moving Rose over toward third base. So on the night there for Carter, struggled a little bit, but just about broke even there as through 4 and a third inning. Gave up 15 hits and 13 runs. 5 walks, 1 strikeout. Hit 2 batsmen. Gave up 4 doubles here on the night through 114 pitches. And so Hayden Hall is going to come in and try to take care of some business here, see if they can at least hold Raceland there to try to extend out this game just a little bit further as, of course, right now we're looking at they're right at 10 runs here in the 5th. And so, of course, it's 10 after 5 as the mercy rule that they have. So if West Carter can hold Raceland here and at least pick up 1 run here in the bottom part of the inning, they can continue playing. But if not, that's going to be it here for the Comets. So we'll take a brief break while he's out warming up here. And you are watching Manta Sports Media live here on Facebook and YouTube.
Time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
All righty, so Hall's all warmed up and ready to go here, and the first batter that he's going to be facing looks like it's going to be the second baseman in Wheatley. Good to see Corey G in the press box here tonight on this cold night, as that one's going to go foul down the third base line. 0-1. So no balls, one strike here to Wheatley. Runners at first and second with one out. Hall from the stretch delivers. That's going to be hit down the first base line, and that one just goes foul. So that's a long strike, and it's now 0-2 here to Wheatley. Wheatley's 0 for 2 here on the night. Ended up walking in the first inning, grounded out to short in the second. Then he flew out to right field in the third inning. You can definitely tell I still probably haven't recovered from basketball just yet. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Going to be just outside, ball one. Wheatley's got a run and a stolen base here on the night. And ends up popping him in the back there, so that's going to load the bases here for Raceland.
Up for Raceland, number 19, Levi Riley.
So batting here in the ninth position. Looks like it's going to be Riley here. First pitch into him is going to be called ball one. Of course, Raceland's moved around this lineup several times, as that one going to be in there for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just misses outside, 2-1. That one's going to be inside, so 3-1 now here to Riley. And that one's going to be hit down toward the first base line, but that one's going to go out of play. So now full count here to Riley. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded here with only 1 away. There's the pitch, and hits a little chopper up towards second. He's got 1, trying to turn 2, and not in time, and a run will score here for Raceland.
Now batting number 1, Connor Hughes.
So Wallace scores here for Raceland. Shore advances over toward third. Wheatley's forced out at second. And first pitch, and therefore a ball. Hughes here 4 for 4 here on the night as runners at the corners. And that's going to hit the plate and foul ball. One ball, one strike here to Hughes. So 2 away here for Raceland. They increased up their lead here, 14-3 here on top of the 5th inning. All from the stretch. Outside, 2-1. So Hughes right now with 4 singles here on the night. Trying to look for his 5th. And gets a little chopper down toward third base, but that rolls just foul, so it's going to even up the count here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Wes Carter in the next inning, or in the bottom half of this inning, is going to have to try to at least score 2 runs to keep themselves in this game, as that's going to be high and inside. Full count now here to Hughes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 away here. And that's going to be in the dirt, ball 4. So Shore will stay at third. Rowley goes to second. Hughes will be at first. Now it's going to be number 18, Thacker. So Thacker finishes his day at pitching and is now turned over to batting as he pops that one up toward right field. And that's going to be the retire of the side as Manning gets that one out for Wes Carter. So the damage is done there for the Comets as ends up with 1 run off of 4 hits, no errors, 3 left on base here for Raceland. And so heading into the bottom of the 5th inning, your score right now is Raceland 14, Wes Carter 3. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate. So back up to the leadoff batter here, and Sam Jones for Wes Carter, as they need to get something rolling on here. Ended up picking up 3 runs in that last inning. Jones doubled to left field in his second at bat in the 3rd inning. He's 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch to him is going to be outside, ball 1. Second pitch just misses outside, 2-0. So Jones, when he went against Thacker, kind of threw him off balance a little bit when he made it out to second base, and there's a hit just right over top of the shortstop. And he's going to hold it first, and so that will be a single there for Jones. And we'll have a runner on with nobody out.
Now batting, number 27, Corey Hedge.
So now the catcher, number 27, Corey Hedge, up to bat here for the Comets. He's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. First pitch into him. Outside the zone, ball 1. Jones taking his lead off at first. Taylor from the stretch. And there's a well hit to left field. That one's going to be off the fence. Jones rounding his way toward third. And they got him at third, so that's going to be a double for Hedge. Jones ends up getting tagged out over at third. And that'll be 1 away.
Now up, number 4, Jake Carter.
So Jake Carter now, the former pitcher, now out at shortstop here for the Comets. 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. And he gets hit right in the back. So that's going to put runners at first and second here for the Comets. So on the first pitch, takes it in the left shoulder. And that's going to bring up Xavier Rose. So Rose 1 for 2 here on the day with a single. First pitch outside to him, ball 1. Through 25 pitches, Taylor's thrown 13 balls, 12 strikes. Hedge takes his lead off a second. Rose steps out of the batter's box. Runners take their lead. Taylor tries to pick off over at first. Doesn't get Carter. Comes back in with a head first slide. Catcher setting up outside. And there's a shot toward to the short. They get it over to Hotsfield. And then that's going to be 2 away here for the Comets.
Now batting, number 44, Caleb Rowe.
So Caleb Rowe here up to bat here for the Comets with 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Runners on first and second. Rowe's 1 for 2 here on the day. That one catches the outside corner of the plate. Strike 1. Center field playing just a little bit in here for Raceland. Takes that shot right toward the gap, and he gets that one down. And that passes, I believe, Riley out there, and that's going to score 1 here for Wes Carter. So they try to get him out at second, and so that not in time. So Rowe gets an RBI double here.
Now for the Comets, number 14, Hayden Hall.
So now runners with second and third with 2 away. Hall's up to bat, the pitcher. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Wes Carter desperately in need of 1 more run. As right now it's still a 10-run lead here by Raceland. So if Raceland wants to shut this out now, they're going to have to try to get some defense going on here. But Wes Carter picking up a few more hits here this inning. That's going to be just outside, 1-0. Taylor delivers. That's going to be outside, pass ball. They're going to hold the runners. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Hall. Gets the pitch that he likes. Delivers the 2-0 pitch, and that's going to be outside, 3-0. So right now, Hall's in the bird dog seat. Could load the bases here with a walk. And that's exactly what happens. So on 4 straight pitches, Taylor walks Hall.
Now batting, number 19, Christian Manning.
And so Manning's going to be up to bat here with bases loaded here for the Comets, and looks like that's going to be it here for Taylor. So Taylor's heading out to the outfield. Looks like they're going to be bringing in Thacker in at first base. And it looks like, I believe, at Shore, if I'm not mistaken, up there set to pitch. So Thacker moves to first base, Taylor moves out to right field, and Shore comes in from first base to relieve here. Trying to finish off the inning here, but facing a full count now, or not full count, but bases loaded. Oh, number 1 pitching. That's Hughes. Let's see. Yeah, it's Hughes. Actually, I do take that back. Hughes is now in pitching. So Thacker's at first. Taylor moves out to right field. They bring over Shore to third base. Hotsville moves to second. And I believe Wheatley's going to be there, if I'm not mistaken. Number 20 moves to short. So a lot of moving around here, but Hughes ready to go, and first pitch into Manning. Swung on a miss, strike 1. Manning definitely want to try to keep this moving on. Second one goes right down the middle of the plate, so Manning falls down here early in the count, 0-2. Bases loaded, 0-2 here to Manning. And gets him looking there, and that is going to finish things off here tonight. So Hughes comes in and off 3 straight pitches, strikes out Manning, picks up the save here, and that is going to finish things off here. Your final score is Raceland 14, West Carter 4. We'll take a brief break and be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online.
When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff, paid for by candidate.
And back here at West Carter, where, of course, final score once again is Raceland 14, West Carter 4. Let's take a look here at some offense and defensive stats for the Comets and the Rams. Of course, first of all, scoring by inning, Raceland ended up picking up 7 runs in the first inning, 2 runs in the second inning, 4 runs in the third inning. They were shut out in the fourth inning, but West Carter picked up 3 runs in the fourth, and then in the fifth inning, each team scored 1 run. So Raceland gets 14 runs off of 16 hits, a couple errors in on the night. West Carter here gets 4 runs off of 10 hits and about 4 errors on the night for them. Taking a look here at offensive stats, Connor Hughes went 4 for 4 here on the night. Ended up with 2 runs, an RBI, a walk, and a few stolen bases there as well. Andrew Floyd went 3 for 3 on the night with 2 runs and 3 RBIs, had a double there on the night. Jacob Hotzfeld ended up being 1 for 3 on the night with 2 runs, 1 RBI, and a double. He also was walked. And then, of course, picked up a stolen base there as well. Clay Coldiron was 0 for 1 on the night with 2 runs. Ended up with an RBI and 2 walks. Then looks like we have Ben Taylor came in, was 0 for 1 here on the night. Eli Lind was 3 for 3 on the night with 2 runs and 2 RBIs. Ended up with a double here tonight and was hit by a pitch once. And then Cameron Pullen came in. No official at bat. Ended up, I believe, but did pick up a run as he was the pinch runner. And then taking a look, Parker Fannin was 1 for 2 on the night with a run. Ended up with an RBI as well. Noah Wallace came in, went 1 for 1 with 1 run. Ended up walking out as well. Caden Shore, looks like he was 2 for 4 here on the night with 3 RBIs. Also had a double. Colt Wheatley was 0 for 2 on the night, picked up a run as well. Had 1 walk and ended up with a stolen base, and he was hit by a pitch once as well. Then looks like we had Cole Wheatley was 0 for 2 here on the night with a run. He had a walk, stolen base, and was also hit by a pitch. And then Levi Riley, looks like he was 1 for 3 on the night with an RBI. And then you had Connor Thacker was 0 for 2 here on the night as well, struck out 1 time. For West Carter, you had Sam Jones 2 for 3 on the night, had a double. Corey Hedge was 1 for 3 on the night, ended up with a double as well. Jake Carter was 2 for 2 on the night with 2 runs. Xavier Rose 2 for 3 on the night. Caleb Rowe was 2 for 3 on the night with 1 run, 1 RBI, and a double. Hayden Hall was 0 for 2 on the night. Christian Manning was 0 for 2 on the night. Tyler Stinson was 0 for 2 on the night. Eli Estep was 1 for 2 on the night. And, of course, Caleb Lambert not batting. So West Carter ended up with 3 doubles on the night, 2 walks, and 1 hit by pitch. And they struck out 7 times. So the winning pitcher here tonight was Connor Thacker, as he pitched 3 full innings. Only gave up 2 hits, no runs, with 5 strikeouts. Ben Taylor came in, pitched 1 2/3 inning, gave up 8 hits and 4 runs, 2 walks and 1 strikeout. Also had 1 hit batsman as well. Then, of course, you had Connor Hughes came in for the save there at the end. Only pitched 3 pitches and picked up a strikeout there as well. Jake Carter ends up picking up the loss here tonight for the Comets, pitching 1 1/3 innings, giving up 13 runs off of 15 hits, walked 5 and struck out 1 and hit 2. Gave up 4 doubles on the night. Hayden Hall came in for 2/3 of an inning, gave up 1 hit and 1 run, and then walked 1, and then, of course, hit 1 batter as well. And so that's your stats here for tonight. Of course, West Carter had a total of 131 pitches from their 2 pitchers. And then, of course, Raceland had 87 pitches from their 3 pitchers. So that's going to finish us off here from West Carter High School here tonight. Once again, your final score, Raceland 14, West Carter 4. So thank you very much for tuning in here today. Glad you were able to be with us here tonight. Of course, we got just about the rest of the week here off, or the weekend off. But we'll be coming back here next Tuesday with more great West Carter baseball action, as it's going to be spring break time here in Carter County. But West Carter are going to decide to play some time here on the field, spend some time out on the field, and hopefully they can get back here on the winning side. And so that's going to finish us off here tonight. For Jeff Irwin and the Manta Sports Media crew, thank you very much for tuning in. God bless you all, and we'll see you all the next